Okay, so I'm the first spoken word artist signed to Def Jam Records, and I was the first spoken word artist to leave Def Jam Records. The music business ain't shit. You know, don't let nobody tell you different. You know, the game has changed. You do not need a major record deal to become popular or to pursue your dreams. Digital media has fucked the record companies up. So that's good for us. Now, less and less they're able to make money off of us without us seeing what we need to get off of it. So if you're an aspiring artist, get a Mac G5, get Pro Logic 7, get you Final Cut Pro and a nice camera. You can shoot your video, edit it, do your album from conception to mix down, get you a good mic, and then because you use all Apple, you can email Apple, and they'll actually give you some endorsements, and iTunes will put your album up on iTunes and give you a better deal than any record company would ever be able to offer you, because they give 22 cents per 99 cents a track. And most rappers only get 43 cents an album, and that's after they pay back the 1.2 million that the record label has spent promoting their album. But you understand, you pay back 42 cents a time. So how many records you got to sell to pay back 1.something million, 42 cents at a time? Meanwhile, they're making record money off of you, so please do it yourself. Along my lessons, I went one day to see Russell, who discovered me. You know, and it's a double-edged sword, because my job is the truth. So God, you know, places me in these positions where I have to just be truthful, you know. But at the same time, Russell was one of the only cats who I could say had the heart to put something like Def Poetry on TV, where he allowed us to speak freely. You know, he came under a lot of flack behind that. So I am thankful for that. But I also had some lessons because I'm personal with Russell. I went to see him one day, and it's like 6 months into me hanging around with him, and I was broke, running around with him, catching Learjets and shit. You know, I was living a life. I was broke, ran fat form, you know, all the time. And I went to him, I said, you know, Russell, I have no money. And my baby mom was really on my ass. Because you really can't tell somebody you ain't got no money when they see you in Billboard magazine and you talk about shit. This nigga got $1 billion. And you run around saying you the next Will. My baby mom, like, look, nigga. I know that nigga got $1 billion. I know he need at least $1 million. Where's that, you know? So I went to him and I said, I'm broke, you know, and he laughed at me. I mean, seriously, he just laughed at me. So I was like, wow, maybe he think I'm down to my last 30, 40,000. I don't know. You know, maybe that's how rich people think, you know. But I was down to, like, you know, chicken wings, fried rice from a Chinese store. You know, chicken wings look like cat paws. So incidentally, it was like 2 days before the second season, the tape of the second season of Def Poetry. So why would you get me all pissed off knowing that I'm getting ready to tape this show, you know? Because poets, we get mad, we write about shit, you know what I'm saying? So I went home and I wrote this, like, I watched Jerry Maguire. That's what I gotta do. I wrote a mission statement, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm throwing my career away at this point. So it's called 410 Days in the Life, because it was approximately 410 days after I met Russell Simmons. When you look at me and my brothers, what's your first impression? Does the sight of us leave you guessing, or do you understand the stress, the aggression? The look of no hope on me and my niggas' faces, like the Lord overlooked us when he handed down his graces. You see, embraces fall short on the numb tips of street entrepreneur fingers, still stuck in the walls of the project halls where the coke smell still lingers. External blingers is all we can keep, so on the inside we've been given nothing to shine on. And the record deal's hard to get them coats, so my niggas get their grind on. Because the TV tells us, aim high, nigga, make all goals lateral. But see, that takes paper that we don't have, so niggas put their souls up as collateral now. Some niggas reclaim them, some blame them, make an excuse to sell them. But when a nigga goes from not doing to doing, what can you tell them? Not to be a nigga? Shit, I got to be a nigga, that's how I pay the bills. And I'm gonna do that because I got to sling this code for exploit these rhyme skills. See, America makes you an opportunist. And at the same time, they institutionalize you. So the fact that niggas get big record deals, big money, and then go to jail shouldn't surprise you. That's what lies do. And see, most of these guys do have raw talent, just an infantile education. So the business feeds you all the weed and ecstasy and a little bit of paper to provide some passive serve you. Meanwhile, they corrupt your perception of what the real is. See, they're taking all our businessmen and giving them the mindsets of drug dealers. Took all our messengers, made them rappers, just flapping their jaws, afraid to admit their treason. Took all our soldiers for the cause, made them killers for no reason. Being fucked up, well, that's in this season. So if you're negative, you're positive. And if you're positive, you're called a hater. But I maintain control of my soul, because I know it gets greater later. And I told y'all the last show, shit, nigga no hater, I just know what the truth is. The nigga been trying this pudding for about a year now, so I know what the truth is. See, it lies in these Midtown Manhattan skyscrapers where former hustlers like myself sign papers and pull off fucked up papers like 16 infamous stars at a time. They got us chopping, bagging, and serving that shit to niggas 16 bars at a time now. The crime is undetectable by the feds, because in the heads of our kids is where the track is. And music is potent. It's straight to the soul, so it's much more addictive than crack is now. The high is just an illusion. All lies in confusion, but to feel that rush just once, my young bucks will go through it. So in essence, they still flooding the streets with the thugs, drugs, and killing me just using these record labels to do it. Taking our heartfelt demos, putting us in limos, trying to fuck up divine direction. But young black men have been trained to chase money and pussy. So we fall victim to our own direction. And begin to convince ourselves we're on our way somewhere where we're not going. But ignorance is bliss and niggas love this. So niggas take pride in not knowing. We not growing. Nigga, I give a fuck how slick you flowing. If you ain't showing none of these kids add nothing positive to the earth. Black ice been destined to touch the world ever since I was born. To be real, fuck a record deal. God gives me what I'm worth. Maybe I can do something for y'all? Yeah. I'm doing this for you. Because you did that. Alright, don't confuse it. I'm trying to get my play on.
Go ahead.
Sugar Brown, sister, down, sister. Allow me to introduce myself. I be Mr. Saw you in my dreams. It seems that the sunbeams against your dark amber eyes have caused me to place you in familiar settings. Weddings, or maybe that reception. Oh, I'm sorry, sis, excuse my aggression, but the sight of you just fucked up my perception. I can't remember line to the first, no time to rehearse or disperse, no hip shit at you. So I hope some of this real shit catch your attention and maybe make you want to mention the name you go by. Let me know my words have loosened attention. Caused by cats with people past, and eager to tell you how fat your ass is. And the same lines be the lame lines that appeal to the masses and not to those who know what class is. Sugar Brown, sister, down, sister, allow me 2 shakes of a second and I whisper low moans of sweet tones of poetical rhythms that have been lingering in my bones way before I saw Love Jones. Then if I could sing, I would sing book like, I know you want to make my claims, baby. Time waits for no man. If I walk with you, then maybe we can get to know each other real quick. And you can decide if you want to give me your number. Is that okay, Miss Lady? There's no shame in my game. I'm feeling you, hoping you will feel the same. By the way, what's your name? Where you going? I ain't I just want to know. Shit, I got time to blow. I call out of work if I could go. Ooh, let's stop at the stove. I'm inspired to buy you flowers. Let me kidnap you, make you my muse for a couple hours. You know, the rest off the showers, but I don't see nothing but sunshine on my block. Finding you on my block, they must have been mistaken. They ain't know you was taking a walk today. You and me, let's hit the park today. Time is of the essence, let's not play with it. Find a shady spot and lay in it. Feel the breeze, admire the skies, and back out the trees. The birds are whistling. Listen, baby, we ain't got to be promiscuous. We can watch other couples kissing. See, I'm a helpless romantic, and I'm frantically trying to think of something to say. I know no one's promised tomorrow. Here's an application on the loan on your time I'm trying to borrow. But one of the things I say, things to see you, and have a nice day, sweetheart. It was real nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You saw me on the artist side, right? So now you kind of got me executive behind the scenes side. Right, CJack, thanks for everything.
Hello.
I feel so good.
What a nice group.
Yeah, I'm better.
CJack is like, really like that media title. Yo, now you can send the mail. In the paparazzi. I do.
Sugar Brown, sister, down, sister. Allow me to introduce myself. I've been Mr. Saw you in my dreams, songs at the sun beams against your dark and my eyes caused me to place you in familiar settings. Weddings, or maybe that perception. I'm sorry, excuse my aggression, but decided you just fucked up my perception. I can't remember line to the first, no time to rehearse what this first, no hip shit at your soul. I hope some of this real shit catch your attention, and maybe make you wanna mention the name you go by. Let me know my words have loosened attention. Cause my cast with few passes, eager to tell you how fat your ass is. Them same lines be the lame lines that appeal